I feel like the fact that they just think I'm a teenager crying rape, they didn't really try hard enough, which is why I got dropped. There weren't a lot of people there, it was maybe like 12 people. So,
was already there?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think almost everyone was there. Y'all got there before me.
I started to throw up pretty early in the night, and then so Lauren came in, she took care of me, and like she helped me, like, you know, and she gave me water and stuff. And then I guess I start throwing up. I don't remember starting to throw up, but I do. And she's now taking care of me, like we switched spots. And then her friend that she was kissing earlier, he came in and he was like, I can take care of her and stuff, and I was like, no, it's okay, like she's my best friend, I'm gonna take care of her. And he was just like being really persistent on like taking care of her. I just remember like waking up, like my hands were like this, I had a bottle of water in my hand, and I just remember like oh my god, I'm throwing up, dang it, like I hate when this happens, you know. And then I just remember like passing out again. And then I just remember like waking up on a bed and like there he is just having sex with me, and I'm just like, I'm really confused. I was just in shock and I couldn't really move or anything. But I remember I just woke up and I just saw him there, and like the room was dark. It was just really, it was kind of scary. Just not having control over your body too, like that's just, it's really scary. And then I found that note on my phone.
Can you read it?
And yeah. It's drunk girl writing, so it's not completely legible. But I will try to translate it. It says, friend from freshman year, something me while unconscious, help, dude, I am unconscious, dude from freshman year just fucking raped me. Oh my fucking god, it's 1:16 and I just got fucking raped. No one believed you got raped by friend from freshman year. You couldn't say no, you were so drunk, you're so fucked up, you got raped. It said 1:16 when I like typed that, and the end of the note was 1:32. So
when did you read that?
The next morning I found it.
Somebody had asked Lauren if her and her friend from freshman year had done anything, and she said that like she wasn't completely sure about like how it happened or what, but that he had sex with her and that she didn't know what to do, like she couldn't do anything about it.
When I met Ashley, like she didn't know the depth of like what happened. I think she thought that I just had a bad night because I threw up or something, I don't know.
So what did you tell her beforehand? Like, tell me about your text.
I was just like, yeah, I had a really shitty night. Will you meet me? I want to tell you about it. And she's like, yeah, of course. So. I think I told her that, I think I was like, yeah, he had sex with me, but I didn't have sex with him, or something like that. And I think it took her a minute to process it, or like a second. She was just like, wait, and I was like, yeah. And I think I just started crying, and she hugged me. It's like every single time I cry, Ashley has such a good heart. She'll just cry with me. I think I just started telling them about the party. I was just like, yeah, I went to the party last night, and I drank a little too much and I threw up, and like I think I was just kind of like, I wanted them to say it so I didn't have to. And then eventually my mom was like, so were you raped? And I was like, yeah. And then It was just bad. I want to clarify that we didn't fuck last night. I ate you out and fingered you, but that's it. What the fuck? I'm so sorry, Lauren. Why didn't you just tell me to leave? Fuck, I fucked up. I'm so sorry. You can't hold this against me. Wait, no. I remember asking you while I wasn't so drunk if you wanted to fuck and you said yes. Okay, but like I'm still like throwing up, passed out, like you can't ask me. And he said, fuck my life. I literally cared about my virginity so fucking much and I'm sorry I did that to you. I was not all there. I was horny and I thought you wanted it. You wanted to too, but obviously you didn't at all and I'm so sorry. So like now it's like coming out, like he's really bad at keeping his lie. And I said my body's physically aching because I'm so stressed. I don't know what's gonna end up happening, but I couldn't just not say anything, and I didn't want to make it a big deal, but it had to happen because my mental health is literally gone and I need to take care of myself. And then he blocked me after that. Like the Friday after it happened, he sent a big text to a group chat like explaining what happened, like telling his side of the story, because I mean people are talking about it and he hasn't really explained himself yet. So I think he just texted all of them to explain himself, and someone from the group chat like screenshotted it and sent it to me. So we were at the party and we were very drunk, and Lauren remembers nothing of this apparently other than us having sex apparently. But we were flirting literally the whole night, and anyone that was there will say we were. I asked her if she wanted to have sex, and at the moment right before it happened she said, sure, I don't care. And she apparently doesn't remember that either, but the point is that she was too drunk to remember consenting, but she really did. And I get where she's getting her perspective from, but this is my side, and I'm not saying what I did was okay, but I wasn't aware that you couldn't consent if you were drunk. And if I would have known that, I would have avoided that, but legally I fucked up with that detail I wasn't aware of. But yeah, like he actually, like he literally admits to it.
How did you feel when you got that text?
It further confirmed that he did it, and it just...
That's him like publicly admitting that he knows he did something wrong.
Yeah.
Too, and he's still like before people like called him out for it, he never thought he did anything wrong, and now like he sees that he did something wrong and he still feels the need to defend himself and say that like just because he didn't know that it wasn't, he shouldn't get in trouble for it.
I remember I was leaving work. It was a hard day at work, didn't make very much money that day, and I was already really discouraged. And then I remember walking into my house, going to my dad's office, like talking to him. He was like, hi Lauren, how are you? He was like asking me about my day, and he was like, hey, and I got some news today about your case. And I was like, okay, yeah, tell me. And he was like, well, they're not going to proceed to try it. I don't want to type everything out, but I just got home and the detective called my dad and said we weren't going through with the case. It's because there's insufficient evidence or something, but I don't understand how there is. I'm just pissed as fuck. That's not fair. Like, it's not fair for me to just lay around all summer and suffer about this and not get anything. Like, that's not fair. And I feel so dumb just crying and going here, but I'm so fucking mad. It just made me feel like no one actually cared about like the literal most important thing that happened in my life, you know? Mm-hmm.